Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories. Firstly, an update for you. The Prime Minister of Somalia, Hamza Abdi Bare, has been on a special mission in a federal member state of Somalia. Today was day two. Thursday was day two of his visit of southwest state of Somalia. I called it Mission Ethiopia because the main agenda of his visit is about Ethiopia. So what happened? Any breakthrough? Ethiopia wants to hold its influence in southwest state. Mogadishu government wants to expel Ethiopia out of southwest state of Somalia. So what happened? Secondly, Mike Hammer, US special envoy, is in Ethiopia. He's holding all the meetings in Addis Ababa. He called Gitasho to Addis Ababa. He called Satkan to Addis Ababa. Now reportedly he called Debretsion to Addis Ababa. Why isn't he visiting Tigray? Statement issued today by Gitasho after his meeting with Mike Hammer. Details for you. Let's start from Somalia, viewers, where Hamza Abdi Bare, the Prime Minister of Somalia, on Wednesday arrived in southwest state of Somalia, Bedoa city. Main city in southwest state is the place where he held meetings. He was welcomed by Abdul Aziz Laftagari, regional president. He held a meeting with local tribal elders, civil society leaders, in the presence of regional president. Why is he visiting southwest state? Everyone knows that southwest state is opposing the deployment of Egyptian military. It is opposing the withdrawal of Ethiopian military. Southwest state federal MPs in a press talk opposed the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops, but then they faced threats and they then returned to Bedoa from Mogadishu. Though defense and foreign policy are the areas of federal government. Mogadishu government can make decisions about national defense, about foreign policy. Regional governments cannot enter into agreements with foreign countries. Though it happens in Somalia, it is happening that regional governments are very powerful. They enter into agreements with foreign countries, sometimes without taking Mogadishu on board. But constitutionally, it cannot happen. Mogadishu government of Hassan Sheikh wants to expel all Ethiopian troops. Part of ATMOS and under bilateral arrangement deployed out of Somalia. Southwest state opposing, Gaidu opposing as well. So what happened in talks between Hamza Abdi Bare and Abdulaziz Laftagarin, regional president of Southwest state? No official word so far, but reportedly Hamza Abdi Bare invited Laftagarin to visit Mogadishu, attend National Consultative Council meeting. Mogadishu-based federal government a few months ago introduced constitutional reforms which were approved by the parliament, paving the way for one person, one vote in Somalia. But some regional governments are opposing this one person, one vote electoral system. Puntland is one of the states. Southwest state could also oppose the new electoral system. And Southwest state is making preparation for election, which wouldn't be one person, one vote based. That is why Mogadishu is concerned. It does not want any constitutional crisis in Somalia. It wants regional governments to respect the new amendments. This was one of the points discussed between Hamza Abdi Bare and Abdiz Tigray. Mogadishu government is backing opposition groups from southwest state. They've been holding meetings in Mogadishu. And Mogadishu government does not want Abdiz Tigray to run for another term. He is being offered some incentives. Will he abandon? That remains to be seen. Talks were held about the presence of Ethiopian troops in southwest state and Egyptian military. What we have learned, though not officially confirmed, is that southwest state is still opposing complete withdrawal of Ethiopian troops from southwest state. It is opposing the entry of Egyptian troops. So we can say that Hamza Abdi Bare could not achieve results. Hamza was accompanied by Somalia's intelligence agency chief too for this 2-day visit. So far, no breakthrough reportedly. Ethiopia has huge influence in southwest state. In Gaidu, it is difficult to completely remove all Ethiopian military from southwest state. Let's see. So far, no news of any breakthrough. Hamza Abdi Bare could not convince Tigray to expel Ethiopian troops, reportedly. Secondly, viewers, Mike Hammer, US Special Envoy at the Horn of Africa, is in Addis Ababa. He held a meeting with General Sad Khan 2 days ago, 48 hours ago. Then he met with Gita Choreda, and the reportedly meeting with Debretsion is also planned. Debretsion has been asked to come to Addis Ababa for this meeting. After the meeting between Getachew and Mike Hammer, Getachew published a tweet and he said that he urged Mike Hammer that there must be complete and immediate implementation of Pretoria deal. Otherwise, non-implementation could be a danger to regional stability. And he further said that Mike Hammer backed Tigray interim government in implementing Pretoria deal. Basically, Getachew is saying that Americans are backing his government. Americans say that his government is part of Pretoria deal implementation. So dismantle of Tigray interim government is not an option. Basically, he sent a message to TPLF too that Americans are backing us. Are Americans really backing Getachew's side? Americans don't want dissolution of Tigray interim government now. If it happens, there could be chaos in Tigray. Ideally they would like some power sharing between Getachew and Debretsion, but if you analyze the internal situation in Tigray, such power sharing does not seem possible. Let's see, Debretsion is due to visit Addis Ababa too. By the way, Mike Hammer is behaving like a viceroy. I mean, he should have visited Tigray. Why is he calling entire Tigray government, all Tigray players to Addis Ababa? Why can't he visit Tigray? Sad Khan was the first to meet him, then Getachew, now Debretsion. I don't think Americans can broker a deal between TPLF, Debretsion, and Getachew. The differences are very deep. Gulf is widening with every passing day between the two sides. I don't know where it will end up, but I think more detailed intervention is needed. Delegation level talks should be held between two TPLF wings, mediated by someone, by federal government of Ethiopia, Americans, or America-backed mediators. Let's see, will it happen or not? So far, Arvind Singha's visit could not lead to any de-escalation. Mike Hammer here will have to wait and see what happens. Let's watch.